Good morning, everyone. It's your girl, DPrincess28, coming back at you with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about thick hair and thin edges. The reason why I'm doing this video is because, first of all, I haven't updated you guys really in a long time on what I've been doing to my hair. And then also, I get a lot of questions about thin edges, how to regrow edges, and also about my postpartum hair experiences, like is my hair shedding excessively, because I did a pregnancy and hair video where I talked about how my hair really flourished and thrived during my pregnancy. And so a lot of people want to know what's happening, is my hair falling out or whatnot, because that is common. About how, my hair flourished during the pregnancy. Now, one thing that I would like everybody to take note of, however, is that my hair has been getting thicker anyway, just off of how I've been caring for my hair. Now, if you recall, I did a year in review video, and it was documenting the changes that I made from 2008 to 2009. I said that I basically went from using heat once a week to once a month, and I was blow drying and flat ironing my hair once a week. And although my hair was long and it looked good, I do believe that I thinned it out. But when I went from using heat once a month, you can see just off these pictures just how thicker my hair got, especially on the ends. So that's the first thing. And second thing is, yes, I do believe that I definitely had a growth spurt during my pregnancy because of the hormonal changes. And also, I was definitely eating well, because people always want to ask me, what should I put in my hair for growth? But remember, hair growth is an internal process. So I was eating right, I was exercising. Exercising stimulates blood flow to the scalp, and I was taking prenatal vitamins, which I believe also helps. But one thing that I've been doing differently, and I kind of hinted at this in other videos, one thing that I've been doing differently that I started doing when I was pregnant, I only comb my hair on wash days. Prior to, I learn, I listen, I see what's going and what you guys are doing out there. I learned from other people, and then also just from my sister. If you saw the update with Girls with Curls, she talked about in that video how she didn't comb or brush her hair for a whole year. Now, I ain't trying to go that extreme, but I really have seen how my sister's hair has thrived and flourished, because all she was doing was manipulating with her fingers for the whole year. We learned from her that I really do think that low manipulation is best. So the reason why I'm coming at you today is because today's Friday, and my wash days are usually Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Like, for instance, this is the morning. This is what my hair looks like. I have so much product in my hair right now. It definitely needs to be washed. And mind you, I have not combed it for a week. So what I'm going to do is, this is what I do on wash days. Now, normally, I try to prepare my hair the night before wash day. And by that, I mean, I do a pre-poo treatment with extra virgin olive oil. And what I'll do is I'll comb extra virgin olive oil through my hair the night before, put a processing cap on, then put my satin bonnet on and sleep with it in, and just let my body heat process it, and then I wash it out in the morning. But since I didn't do that last night, what I did was I heated up some extra virgin olive oil, heated up on the stove, and I'm going to put it in my hair. And this pre-poo treatment serves a couple of different purposes for me. The oil to detangle, so that's the first thing. The second thing that the oil does is, depending on what kind of shampoo you use, now I've used some shampoos that really left my hair feeling parched, and so the oil pretty much acts as a barrier, so to speak, between the hair and the shampoo, so that basically, yeah, you want to wash out the oil, but you don't want to wash out all the essential oils, and so it can keep your hair from just feeling parched and stripped. Okay, as you can see, I've gone through all my hair, so it's all nice and oiled up and ready to be washed. Manipulation too helps prevent breakage, because when you comb your hair, you could be snapping it, especially if you're not taking your time to really detangle slowly. So I think that's also helping me retain some thickness. Now, one thing that I have experienced on the negative side is thin edges. And actually, my edges didn't just get thin, my edges fell out. I think it was about 3 months after I delivered. Like I said, some women lose their hair throughout. My edges fell out. Now, what I did to try to regrow them, and I did see some progress within as little as 2 months, is that I'm using my Super Grow Extra Light by Bronner Bros. Now, like I said, hair growth is an internal process, so I really do think that your body goes through a lot of changes in these 9 months, and believe me, if you have a baby, you'll see that your body goes through even more changes afterwards. So I can't control, obviously, what's going on with my hormones. But what I've been doing, though, on the outside is I've been massaging this on my temples day and night. Well, the first thing I did was I cease and desist in terms of pulling on my hairline. Like, I do, you've seen me, like, wear my hair up in some of my videos. But I'm not pulling my hair into tight buns, ponytails, or anything like that anymore. I also stopped brushing my edges for the first 2 months. I didn't slick my edges back, didn't brush them, didn't really touch them. All I did was massage this into the temples and along the hairline. The good thing about my hair being thick is that when I would wear it down, you know, I would just wear it down like this. So nobody, unless I like flipped it up, nobody could see my edges anyway. So yeah, that's what's been going on. But as you can see, my edges are coming back. It's all greased up now. But all this hair was not here like a couple months ago. It's growing back, and as you can see, it's short, and that's why, you know, it may look thin if you look at it, because all this hair that's short was once, you know, long hair that all blended back up here. So, but I can see a lot of progress, because even these little baby hairs up front, those had fallen out too. It was just basically all my hair around the perimeter just fell out. Now, some people may take issue with this because it has petroleum, and a lot of people ask me what I think about petroleum and mineral oil. Petroleum and mineral oil ain't never done nothing to me, and that's just my personal thing. This was all I was using, and my edges are growing. But one reason why I use this, though, is because this contains vitamin E and sulfur, and vitamin E stimulates blood flow to the scalp, and sulfur has been is a product that's been used for many, many years. If you know anything about Black history, Madam C.J. Walker, for instance, she created like hair growth, creams and whatnot, and they contain sulfur. So a lot of people suggested that I either use sulfur, or castor oil is also good. Matter of fact, instead of going out and buying a bunch of stuff, I just wanted to use the stuff that I already owned, really. So I was using the Bronner Brothers Oil Moisturizing Hair Lotion because it contains castor oil. However, I was finding that, and I said before, this product is very aqueous. So it was a little too light for my liking. I just wanted something that I really felt like was sticking on my edges, so to speak, and was really, like, you know, really just nourishing those hairs as they grew in. So that's why I switched to this. But yeah, like I said, my hair is growing back, but I mean, this is a common issue. A lot of women have thin edges. One thing I can say is just don't be discouraged. The good thing about having my son and having to deal with him is I don't even have time to stress out about thin edges, bald edges, whatever. Life goes on. But two, stress can cause hair loss, so definitely don't stress out about losing your hair. But I would suggest, you know, making sure that you are still taking care of yourself on an internal level, because that will promote hair growth. And like I said, you don't have to use this, but just some things that I've done research on that they claim helps in terms of just getting the scalp healthy, because the scalp to me is like soil upon which, like, say your hair is like the flowers that it grows from or whatever. You know, you need to tend to that soil and just have it be, you know, moisturized. You can't have like no dry, flaky scalp. So, you know, the things that I've heard that helped are castor oil, sulfur, and vitamin E. And if, by all means, if you ladies out there have experienced this or are experiencing this, and you have any suggestions for those of us out here who have thin edges, or our edges fell out and we're trying to regrow them, by all means, post it in the info box. But that's it. I'm going to go wash this mess, wash all this oil, this product out my hair, and I'll be back with more videos. Peace.